Hey everyone, Ugly Stick here. It's been a while since you guys seen my ugly face. Guess what? I'm in South Lake Tahoe. Finished with 13.6 miles. Not a bad day. Look at, I got real coffee already, and obviously some CVS for some skincare and foot care. I don't know. I was sitting here thinking walking and stuff. I'm gonna stop up here at the Apex Hotel or whatever. Hiker rate. I'm definitely gonna take. Well, I shouldn't say definitely. It all depends on how I feel. But I'm definitely gonna take a zero here. I gotta get to get rid of some weight. Makes me happy. Look at the sun is out, it's warm. My ice axe, my snowshoes. I have a puffy jacket I wore 2 times. Look at my lips. I have fleece lined base layers I've never worn. I got wool socks that go up to my knees for the Sierras. They're going home. It's gonna be like a brand new pack. Hopefully try and get a new pair of shoes. So on my left foot, and I've had it for before I did the AT. That's why I need the extra wide shoes. I have big ugly clown feet. I have Taylor's bunions that are on the outside of your foot. I'm sorry about that. So I need wide shoes. Like they already have to have a wide toe box and then say extra wide on top of it. Or man, the feet. Like later on or tomorrow I'll show you my shoes, how I bust right through them. And like when you rub up alongside of a rock, you want to grind your teeth. But that wasn't my case because I was in snow. I had to deal with snowshoes. And you have to keep the snowshoes tight. You don't want them flopping around. So, alright. I just got here to the Apex. I got pizza across the street. I got Bert's Cafe. I'm going to eat everything they have. Alright, I'll check in with you guys. If not later, tomorrow. Hey everyone, Ugly Stick here. Taking a 00 here in South Lake Tahoe. Yeah, my lips getting a little better. So I'm probably gonna go back up tomorrow morning. My left foot, that Taylor's bunion is still killing me. I get sucked into these towns. When I did the AT in 2020, it was during COVID. So everything was shut down. I didn't have any of this. I didn't get the experience, a true through hiker experience. Curbside pickup nonsense, eating Mexican on the side of a curb. So like now when I'm doing it, and it's crazy because when I'm out on the trail, I'm like, when I get into town, I'm resupplying, I'm going right back out. Getting in room for a night, I'm going right back out. And then I get in here and I'm like, oh, that place has steak. They have burgers. Oh, look at that place has ice cream. There's banana splits. I get sucked right in. But the snow beat me up mentally and physically. I ran into 2 hikers today. Section hikers. They hiked last year, 24, but they got off at Echo Lake due to all the wildfires up north. So they came back to do from Echo Lake to Canada, and they had a backtrack at Eagle Falls in Desolation Forest, because I'll be in Desolation Forest tomorrow. It was a guy and a gentleman and a woman, and he said he was post holing up to his hip. I'm like, oh, I just sent my snowshoes home. So it's like, Then you sit and think, like, do I give it another day for it? Because it's 70 degrees out. It's beautiful, blue skies. It's going to be 70 the rest of the week. So then you're like, oh, do I give it one more day? Like, what's that going to do? All it's going to do is make 3 feet of snow mushy more. So it's like, But I may have done a no-no here. I told you, like, when I was walking in, I needed new shoes. It's not that I needed new shoes. The shoes I have on, I could probably get 200 more miles out of them. My Topo Mountain Racer 3s, which I love, I do. They're just not wide enough for my feet. So I went shopping, spending money, new insoles, new shoes. But these are cheap, and I did a lot of research, and I heard a lot of things down at like Tehachapi. I was talking to people. The one gentleman told me he went from the Lone Peaks to the Topos, and then he switched to Asics Venture, the Gel Venture 9s. Well, they just came out with the 10s, so I got the 10s. So that's what I got. They're the extra wide, which I need. It's terrible. My feet just blow through the sides of them because it's just mesh. Because they try to make these shoes as light as possible, which is great. Like if you're starting a PCT now, but when you have to deal with snow and they're wet all day, river crossings or in slush, they tend to fall apart really fast. So, and they're $65. So I figure I'm gonna wear these to like maybe Chester, and if they don't work out, I'll just order, because of my size I might have to go up to a frick 14. These, I got the 13s and the size 13 and these gel 10s, Venture 10s, and it's pushing it. I probably should have like a 13 and a half, but they didn't have it. So, like I said, for $65, I mean, my damn insoles cost more. I get the Super Feet high arch. They're $70. So if they don't work out, I'll send them back, or I'll just switch over my Topos again. All right, I'll show you what I mean when I get to my room, and I'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, I'm back to my room. Sitting here, going over over these shoes, and I'm worried I'm gonna regret buying these. Like I shouldn't be changing whole brands, especially because I'm technically still in the Sierras, and I definitely have at least 300 more miles of hose tolling. But my feet, it's just, they're so wide. It's terrible. Let me show you what I deal with here. Let me turn this around. So these are my Mountain Racers 3, and as you can see, these only have 500 miles on them. But you see how it busts through there? The whole side of my foot. I have the Taylor's bunions there. Busted right there. You can see my sock sticking through. Like, they're still, man, I get 250 more miles out of these. It's just that I have to deal with such a wide foot like that. It's miserable. So I switched to these. These are the 10s, the Gel Venture 10s, and they have this. So these are more rugged, as you can see. All of this here, this protection here, hopefully it holds together. If not, like I said, it's 65. The insoles, the Super Feet insoles were more than the shoe. So, you know, they only had the, I don't know if you can see it, the size 13 US. They didn't have the 13 and a half. So let me show you people when you're trying on shoes. Like, and don't sit, you have to stand. So Stand up when you're trying shoes on, right? So rule of thumb is use your thumb, not this part. Like I have fat thumb sausage fingers, so use the fingernail that's 1 inch. So you can see where I lift my toe up. Watch, see where it comes up. These are actually getting small on me. So yeah. Now I'm talking to the width of my fingernail, not the sausage fat part right here. So when you lift up your toenail, you should have the full width from here to here between the toe and the top. So like I probably should have went with like a 13.5, but they didn't have it, or it sucks when you have big feet because you miss out on things like crampons and but this, we're gonna try them out for 65 bucks. If Sierra City's not too far, Chester's not too far, they have toe posts. I'll just order them on Amazon. But I heard a lot of good things. I heard a lot of good things about the gel 9s. These are the 10s that just came out. So I hate doing it, especially in the toughest section of the whole PCT, but I gotta try something. I can't have blowouts like that all the time. But that's it. I'm in a hotel. Apex, yeah. So look at the Sierras turned my hair and my beard white. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Look at my lips. They're getting better though. It was from one side to the other. I only have a little bit of chapping left. It's getting there. All this dry air. I'm from the East Coast. I need that moisture, that humidity. I'll talk to you later.